Hey guys, welcome to my channel Tech Ladder. Today we are going to see what is meant by cloud computing and why we move to cloud from our traditional architecture. Before we move into our content, I have planned to take this series of videos which will cover the AWS Practitioner content particularly. AWS Practitioner is nothing but the foundational certification of AWS. In AWS, if you are going to pursue the AWS Practitioner certification, keep these things in mind. There is a basic IT knowledge is helpful to continue this course. If there is no basic knowledge in IT, there is no issues. I will explain everything from basics. We will cover almost 40 AWS services in this series, out of which there is a 200 plus services in AWS. Take your own time to learn. Don't rush yourself in taking this course and seeing the videos again and again. Take your own time and practice by doing the hands-on in the upcoming videos. This series will be on lot of hands-ons. So learn by doing. Don't just see the videos and memorize anything. Do everything as I am doing. At the end of this series, you can able to clear the AWS Practitioner certification very easily. So this is the certification journey of AWS. As we already said, AWS Cloud Practitioner is a foundational certification, and then after completing that, we can move to the developer, operation, architect, anything we want. After completing any of those professional certificates, we can move to any of the specialty certificates like security, database, data analytics, whichever area you want, you can do the certification on those specialty areas. Now, we will move to the content. What is meant by cloud computing? It is an on-demand delivery of services through internet on pay-as-you-go model. What is the mean by the on-demand delivery of services? There will be a lot of services which are cloud providing, which includes servers, storage, databases, networking, software, intelligence, etc. etc. There are a lot of services which AWS is providing to us. They are providing it as an on-demand delivery. Whenever we want, they will provide that instantly. How they are providing? They are providing through the internet, which means the cloud. On which basis they are providing? They are providing as a pay-as-you-go model. What is meant by the pay-as-you-go model? They are going to, we are going to pay for what services we are using for the compute time or for whatever time we are using. That's it. We are not going to charge anything extra. We have heard the term server a lot of times, but we don't know exactly what the servers are composed of. Yeah, the servers are composed of a CPU, RAM, storage, databases, networks. The network is nothing but the routers, switches, DNS servers. We need to learn some basic terminologies in ITs. Some important terminologies are network. Network means what they have explaining is network is nothing but the cables, routers, and the servers they are connecting to each other, right? That is we are calling as network. And what is meant by a router? A router is nothing but a networking device that forwards the data packets, which means whenever you hit the any service or any URL in the internet, it will reach some servers, right? The router will be in between the internet and the computers where the application is hosted. It will just route the traffic from the internet to the particular computer where the application is hosted. For that only router is using. Switch is nothing but it will take a packets that is nothing but the data packets from the router and it will send to the correct server. There will be lot of servers in a data center. We have to find on which server our application is hosted. The switch will particularly traffic to the server where our application is hosted, wherever we need it. And then we have before the cloud computing exists, there must be some architecture, right? We have followed that is called traditional architecture. In traditional architecture, how they have followed the things, we will see this. In traditional, they have to pay for the rent of the data center. Suppose take a company like Infosys, Wipro, whatever may be. They are handling a lot and lots of project, and they need a lot and lot of servers, storage, and etc. etc. For that, they need a data center. For the data center, it requires a lot of big places and lot of servers and maintenance, etc. etc. So here they have to pay for the rent of data center. It will be a huge amount, and the power supply, cooling, maintenance, for everything related to the data center they have to pay. Adding and replacing hardware takes time. Suppose if your application is hosted in a server and the server get some issues, we have to replace the server. It is not that easy to replace the server within a minute. It will take lot and lot of time. They have to order a new server, and it has to come. They have to replace the server. It will take at least 1 or 2 months, more time also. Scaling is limited. Scaling is nothing but the increasing or decreasing of servers or storage, anything else. We can't increase the storage or servers instantly. It will take more time. They have to hire a 24/7 team to monitor the infrastructure. How to deal with the disasters? Suppose if they are having a data center in one place, there is some earthquake or power shutdown or fire or anything else, anything in any natural disaster. It will be completely lost. We can't do anything. These are the problems we have faced in traditional architecture. So, how the cloud computing is help us to overcome from this traditional architecture? There is a modern cloud solutions. Nothing we have already told, right? Cloud computing is the on-demand delivery of compute power, database, application, etc. on internet on a pay-as-you-go model. In main thing is, in cloud you can provision exactly the right type and size of the compute resources. Suppose if your application is needed only 8 GB RAM and 256 GB storage, means you can ask the cloud to provide that much alone server. The cloud will provide exactly the same configured server, so you don't need to get an extra server and pay for the extra one. You can access as many resources as you need almost instantly. Suppose if you need a database, you can just click on create database and some configuration will be there. Create database means within a 1 minute your database will be created. If you want a new VM, or VM means a virtual machine, the server, it will create in a minute. If you want anything else also, any services, it will be created almost instantly. You don't need more time. It is a simple way to access servers, storage, database, etc. Everything in application, everything in a cloud. Here we are using Amazon Web Services. They are the cloud service provider for us. They will maintain all the data centers and the applications we are hosting in the cloud. They have responsibility for all the things which are related to the infrastructure and security purpose. We just need our application to be hosted on there, or we can use whatever resources we want from the cloud. That's it. A few examples of cloud we already use, which we doesn't know. Gmail is one of the greatest examples of cloud we are using, and the Netflix will having a lot of videos, right? All the videos are hosted on AWS only. That's it for today. On the next video, we are going to see what are the types of cloud computing and the cloud models. Thank you. That's it for today.